What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Joseph. Welcome back to On the Field Sports. And this week we're about to dive right into week number 9 of the NFL season with my week 9 NFL picks. So a lot of good games last week, so hopefully we'll see some more games this week. So without further ado, let's get to the picks, shall we? First, we got the Thursday night game between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. If you remember, these two teams met in last year's NFC Championship game with San Francisco come out on top. But this year's a whole different story. I mean, San Francisco has been decimated with injuries, and I just heard that they just got hit with some COVID cases, and this team just is just completely decimated right now, and I just see Green Bay being the overall much better team in this one, and I see Green Bay winning this game 31-20. And now we come to the Sunday games, and we got the Denver Broncos heading down south to Atlanta, Georgia to face the Atlanta Falcons. And Denver had a nice comeback last week against the Chargers, winning on the last play of the game, and I see them having another good game with Drew Lock at quarterback, and I think they're going to make some more plays at the end, and I see Denver winning this game 28-20. And now we come to a really good matchup right here. We got the battle of two first-place teams. We got the Seattle Seahawks heading east to face the first-place Buffalo Bills, and this is going to be, I'm telling you, this is one of those going to be, I feel like it could come down to the wire matchups, and like I said, you got Seattle going against a really good Buffalo team, and Josh Allen, and it's going to come down to on who can make the more plays at the end of this football game. And like I said, Buffalo's got a good defense, but at the end, I just don't feel like they're like battle tested enough to win against good teams. But I say Seattle wins this game on a last-second field goal, 30-27. And now we come to the Chicago Bears versus the Tennessee Titans. And man, this is going to be another really good football game, and I think it's going to be someone's going to be in the high third and low 30s for this one. I think when I look at this matchup, I think Derrick Henry at the end, I think, is going to be the key in this one. I think he's going to have over 100 yards rushing in this one against Chicago, and I think Chicago's going to keep it close, but I think at the end, I think Derrick Henry and that offense and Ryan Tannehill is going to make more plays to keep them on the field, and they're going to run out the clock. So I got Tennessee in this one. I had them winning 35-31. And now we come to a really good matchup in the AFC side. We got the Baltimore Ravens and Indianapolis take on the Colts. And Baltimore is now another team that has been decimated with COVID-19, and one of their star players, Marlon Humphrey, is not going to be playing this Sunday because he tested positive last week for COVID-19. But overall, I still believe that this is a really good team and a really good defense. And I think Lamar Jackson, and plus last week, I mean, the Ravens lost a really tough one to their AFC North rival, the Steelers. But I think they're going to take that anger out on the Colts. And I think they're going to make some really nice plays on defense on Philip Rivers. And I think they're going to win this one 28-17. And now we come to the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Carolina Panthers in Kansas City. And like I said, I mean, Carolina has some injuries right now, and I heard Christian McCaffrey might be coming back, but I don't think that's going to be enough for Carolina to keep in with Kansas City. And plus, like I said, Kansas City, they just have too much speed and size on that team, and I think Patrick Mahomes, I can see him throwing probably like a good 3 to 4 touchdowns in this game, and I have them winning decisively in this one, 37-23. And now we come to the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings in an NFC North matchup. And like I said, because Minnesota's just, man, that's just a team that even though they had an impressive win last week against Green Bay, but I think they're going to come crashing down in this one. I think Detroit, even though Matthew Stafford's on the COVID-19 list, but I really believe they could probably make some plays. I think they'll probably make more plays in this game than Minnesota, and I have them winning by 10 in this one, 24-14. And now we come to the New York Giants versus the Washington football team. And in this one, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and we'll see how Kyle Allen looks like against the Giants. So, and I have Washington winning this one, 17-14. And now we come to the last early game. We got the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I think Deshaun Watson is bounced back in this one. I think he gets his team back on track, and I think and plus Jackson is a complete mess right now, and I think they'll probably lose this one. So I have Houston winning this game, 33-10. And now we come to the late games here of Week 9 in the NFL season. First, we got an AFC West matchup. We got the the Las Vegas Raiders versus taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. And last week, the Raiders won a very ugly game against the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland, and I believe they're probably going. And I think they're going to have a really good game against the Chargers in this one, and I see them probably winning on a last-second field goal by Las Vegas, and I have them winning this one, 27-24. And now we come to the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Dallas Cowboys in this one. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, could they be the best team in not just the AFC but in football? We'll soon find out, because like I said, it's either Pittsburgh or Kansas City is probably the best team in the AFC, in my opinion. But we'll have to see, find out. And in this one, like I said, I really do believe in this matchup. I do think Dallas is going to keep it close, though. But that Pittsburgh defense, I think, is just going to be overpowering the Cowboys. And last Sunday, they forced 4 turnovers against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, and I think they'll do the same thing to the Cowboys as well. But I do think Dallas is going to keep it close. But at the end, that Pittsburgh defense will be too much. I have Pittsburgh winning this game, 34-24. Now we come to a matchup of two exciting young quarterbacks. We got Tua Tagovailoa for Miami, taking on Kyler Murray in Arizona. And I think this is going to be a really fun matchup, in this one. I mean, you got Tua, who went 2 for 22 last week and 93 yards. It wasn't a really good first game, but he got the win nonetheless. Going up against a really good Arizona Cardinals team and Kyler Murray. But I think it's going to be a really nice shootout back and forth. But at the end, I think Arizona's going to be too much for Miami to handle, and I think they'll make a turnover at the end, probably within at the last play. They're going to prevent Miami winning this game. So I got Arizona winning this game, 23-20. And now we come to, in my opinion, I think the game of the week right here. We got the New Orleans Saints heading down to Tampa to face Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, And like I said, the difference is in week 1, Tom Brady did not have it. And plus, he's going to have Antonio Brown in this one. He did not have that week 1. But for this one, he's going to have AB in this one. But, oh, man, I'm telling you, with this match, I was going back and forth. But I was leaning towards New Orleans. But at the last second, I said, you know what? I think Tom Brady and Tampa is going to pull this one out. But I have them winning on the last second field goal, 41-38. Now we come to the Monday night game. We got the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots, and I think this one, Cam Newton and New England will probably bounce back in this one, and they'll probably win this one decisively over, in my opinion, the worst team of football, the New York Jets, as their tanking for Trevor Lawrence will continue. I say New England will win this game 35-7. I'm telling you, we got some really exciting matchups coming up here in Week 9 of the NFL season. So I feel like after this week, this is going to be the week where which teams are going to be the contenders and the pretenders as we move on into Week number 9 of the NFL season. All right, everybody, that's it for the show for this week. And tell me if you guys like my picks, love them, hate them, in between. And enjoy the games this week, guys. And I'll see you guys next week. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.